Hi there, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I pulled a daily card today from the Sacred Rebels Oracle deck, and the card that came out is Restore and Replenish. So I'll just read you what it says, and then we'll do a summary. So it says, you are in need of something so much deeper than rest. You need restoration, replenishment, and revival. This will not necessarily come from lying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day, or even evening activities. This will not necessarily come from lying about somewhere, taking a moment out of your day, or even evening activities. You are more likely to gain what you need by breaking with your routine completely and doing something different. You need some variety, some spice, some change to bring fresh energy into your body, mind, and heart. You need to restore and revive yourself by changing the usual flow of energy through your being. You could stimulate this process by going to a different place, meeting different people, and taking different action to what you would usually do. You can return to your regular routine in time if it feels good for you. However, it is now time to move without pushing yourself beyond what is known, comfortable, and familiar. This oracle also comes as a message from the great loving guardian, which is life itself. You have been working so hard and have accomplished so much already. However, you often sell your accomplishments short and focus on how much more is yet to be done. Life is telling you that it is time to put down the paintbrush, the pen, the endless lists, and the thinking mind, and get into your body. Take the time to experience yourself in and of nature. Remember how to just be. In doing so, even for a relatively short amount of time, you will feel more of yourself and ready for the next phase. You might be surprised what just a day or two of this can do for you. Restoration does not have to be long. It does not have to be a long and involved process, especially if it is attended to when needed. This oracle is also confirmation that you are in an important transition phase between one level of experience and the next. If you feel as though you are treading water or are in a sort of purgatory somewhere between your old life and your new life, which I do feel this way, then this particularly applies to you. If you can't quite break into the level you are reaching for, have faith. You are just taking a breather between races. Soon you will have the power and energy you need to reach for the next level and succeed. If you have been considering a new endeavor or have recently started one, then this oracle brings a message of encouragement. Yes, this is a good step for you. You might be worried that you are taking on too much. You are encouraged to take time out to rest and rebalance yourself, but you are supported in your need for new and different experiences to refresh your spirit. You may let some of these new endeavors go once you have gained what you need from them. However, they are useful now. You are encouraged to trust yourself and to know that you are working consciously to meet your own needs and this is healthy and good. The oracle restore and replenish also comes with guidance for your healing. If you have been under the weather, you will soon be well again. If you have been working on healing your body, mind, or soul, this oracle comes with assurance that what you are doing is working and bringing you benefit, even if you are yet to experience the full extent of that benefit. Continue with your work and know that you are indeed healing. So the healing process with this oracle message is, imagine that you are floating in an ocean that has colors of turquoise to deep green and darkest, deepest blue. Notice what colors feel good. Enter and remain in that space for as long as you like. The water might be warm and sparkling, shallow and heated by the sun, or cool, deep and mysterious. Allow it to be whatever feels good to you. When you are ready, open your eyes and break that routine of yours. You will have completed your healing process. Okay, so basically this card is about, it's a call to return your energy back to yourself, to stop living only from effort, giving, responsibility, or survival mode, and to allow yourself to be renewed, okay? This card is not a message of do more. It's almost the opposite. It's an invitation to receive, soften, rest, heal, and refill your inner well so that your life force can flow again. Restore and replenish is asking us, where have we been pouring our energy without refilling ourselves? Okay? Just imagine a sacred vessel. If you've been pouring water out of it but never replenish it, eventually the vessel becomes empty. This card usually shows up when your spirit may be asking for attention or care or restoration. So that means some of you could be giving too much to others, or carrying emotional weight that isn't yours, or pushing through exhaustion, or trying to control outcomes, or creating, working, caring, or helping without enough recovery time. Or maybe you're disconnected from joy, play, nature, or your own inner wisdom. So Spirit is reminding us that rest is not a reward you earn after exhaustion. It's part of the creative and spiritual process. Just come back to yourself, okay? Your energy is precious. Your body, mind, emotions, and spirit all need moments where they are not performing or fixing or achieving or proving, okay? You've done enough for now. Just allow yourself to receive. For some of you, there may be a tendency to believe that your value comes from what you accomplish or how much you provide for others. But this card is asking you, or it's gently challenging that belief, okay? Your worth is not measured by your productivity. I can say that. But you're allowed to pause, be cared for, replenish yourself, enjoy beauty, have some quiet moments, do things just because they nourish your soul, okay? This card's about returning to your natural rhythm. Nature doesn't bloom all year without pause, right? Trees shed leaves. The earth rests in winter. The ocean moves in and out with the tides. And this card is reminding us that we are also part of that rhythm, okay? There are seasons of action, growth, creation, and giving, and then there are seasons of healing, receiving, integration, and rest. And if we resist the resting season, then we might feel drained or disconnected. But when we honor it, we return stronger and clearer. Okay? Stop running on empty. Recognize your own needs before your body or emotions force you to slow down. Receive as much as you give. Some people are naturally caregivers or helpers or creators or supporters. But this card is reminding us that receiving is also a spiritual practice. Okay? Allow yourself to receive kindness, compliments, support, rest, inspiration, help from others. You don't always have to be the strong one. Reconnect with things that make you feel alive, like spending time outdoors, listening to music, meditation, prayer, journaling. Restore your connection to what nourishes you, what lights you up, right? Ask yourself what brings your spirit back to life. Not, oh, what do I have to do now? What needs to get done, right? Rest before you collapse. Don't wait until you're completely depleted before caring for yourself. Some small rituals of replenishment would be like drinking enough water and sleep, getting enough sleep and taking breaks without feeling guilty, or spending time away from overstimulation, protecting your energy. Say no to anything that drains you and make space for silence. Small acts of restoration create a bigger transformation over time. And if you're facing a decision, then this card is telling you, do not make any choices from exhaustion. Because when you're depleted, everything looks heavier, scarier, or more impossible than it truly is. Restore yourself first, then decide. Because clarity often comes after nourishment. If you're looking for guidance with regards to a relationship, this card is telling you not to abandon yourself while loving another. You may be giving a lot emotionally and forgetting to check whether your own heart is being cared for. Remember, healthy love includes mutual support, balance, respect for boundaries, and space for yourself. Are you loving someone, or are you losing yourself in loving someone? With regards to your work or creativity, this card is telling you that your creativity cannot be forced endlessly. Creativity energy is like a spring. It needs time to refill. So you may need inspiration instead of pressure, or rest instead of more discipline, or play instead of perfectionism, or curiosity instead of expectation. Sometimes the most productive thing you can do is step away and allow your inner world to regenerate. And be careful. If you look at the shadow side of this card, what Spirit wants you to watch for, don't feel guilty for resting. Don't believe you must earn love through giving. Okay? Stop constantly rescuing others. Stop ignoring your intuition. Stop overcommitting. Stop staying really busy so you can avoid your feelings. Okay? A lot of people stay busy so they don't have to face what they're feeling. Honor your need for restoration. Allow yourself to receive nourishment, support, and love. As you replenish your own spirit, you will return to your natural strength and creativity. Okay? Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. Your energy is sacred. Restore yourself so that what you create and give and share comes from fullness rather than depletion. Okay? Your spirit is whispering, stop giving away what your soul is desperate to receive. You're not tired because you're weak. You're tired because you've been running empty. What's the greatest betrayal? Abandoning yourself while trying to save everyone else. Stop draining yourself to prove your worth, okay? The universe is calling you back. Refill your soul before you pour again. Stop pouring your sacred waters into places that leave your soul thirsty. Your divine feminine is awakening. Replenish your spirit before you bless the world again, goddess. We're all goddesses. You rise when you remember your energy is sacred, your rest is holy, and your soul comes first. The goddess within you is calling you home. You were never meant to burn like a candle. You were meant to glow like a sun. And remember, a queen who never rests forgets her own magic. Spirit wants you to return to yourself. Your goddess energy is sacred. Stop leaking your light and return to your divine well. That is all the messages for today. Thank you so much for letting me channel this message. I'm sending you lots of love and strength. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.